Hey guys, Addict Cyclist here with a exciting review of the new S-Works Torch shoes in wide. So a lot of the videos that I've seen so far have been great information, actually helped me make the decision to purchase these and give them a go. So just before we kind of dig in here, I ask you to please consider hitting that subscribe button. Helps grow the channel, helps give me some support, gives me some motivation to continue obtaining some obviously equipment, reviewing my bikes, and I just really enjoy the dialogue and the conversation in the comments. So yeah, we really appreciate that. So let's dive in here. So if you are new to the channel, if you go back into the video library, you'll find a lot of information on my awesome bikes. My Cannondale System 6, my Factor Ostro. I have a S-Works Epic, and some other bikes that I've reviewed over the years. So if you also go back into the history, you'll notice that I've in this constant search of trying to find a shoe that complements my odd foot shape. So the previous videos I've been trying to find a larger volume shoe, a wider shoe. It's weird because my forefoot is not wide. I have like a wide midfoot. Call it a paddle. So I'm always searching for a shoe that is wide. Obviously, you know, the forefoot's important, but I'm looking for something that has a little bit of give in this area here, right? As I press down on my foot, it flattens out like a pancake. And I'm always searching for something that can accommodate that. So the best shoes, honestly, that I've ever tried that it did accommodate this were the Lake 241s in wide that has the paneling. Very comfortable shoe, probably the most comfortable shoe you'll ever try on, except your foot kind of squirms in it because it's not a very racy shoe. So it isn't a very stable shoe, but very, very comfortable. So let's get on with the show here. So S-Works Torch, right? New for 2022. This, I guess, would replace the S-Works 8s, if they were to call it that in the line. I guess the Torch shoe has always been known for its endurance and comfortable features. You know, obviously they have the Aries for sprinting. It's got a little bit more of a boot in shape design, but this is the first opportunity that I believe, and I'm hopeful to get to the YouTube market a review of the wide. So for the people out there looking for the wide version. So a few notes. I believe they only make the wide in black, and they did, I believe, the same thing with the S-Works 7. So just note that. I wanted the white, but that was not the case. Secondly, they are extremely wide in the forefoot, very comfortable. I mean, this is a beautiful shoe, very well made. You know, it's got these nice paneling here, so it offers some structure, but also some softness here to allow for your bunions or for just kind of the extra room they might need in the area, so it doesn't restrict that. They all went with an asymmetric heel design. You can read that information on the website. But part of my gripe with this new heel design is look how far the heel cup kind of comes down, right? It's very rigid up until here, right? And you'll notice that is an area that I have an issue with. So I still tried them knowing that this would probably be the outcome, but I wanted to try them. I wanted to discuss the wide. There are some subscribers to my channel that are wide, have wide feet and are constantly in tune to see if we can find something that is suitable. So my recommendation is if you have a wide forefoot right across your metatarsals, this is definitely the shoe for you. Very comfortable. Goes with obviously the boas. They do not pop. So in order to loosen them, to get your foot out, you do have to spin them. But a very, very comfortable shoe. Beautiful padding underneath the tongue. Just really nice surround wrap feel. But again, my gripe is this right here. It goes too far. I need it to cut right there. I have a nerve in this area that when my foot swells, it kind of gets pinched. So these shoes are not going to work for me. I knew that. Took a good guess, but I figured, hey, why not? They're brand new. They're new to the market. They were flying off the shelves fast at Specialized. Got these directly from Specialized website. If you look today, the sizes are almost near all gone. But wanted to get my hands on these to just kind of get a feel, put my foot in it, see if it's something that I can work with. So other things to note, the heel cup is actually a lot wider. The heel grasping area, it does have that stepped feel to it. I don't know if you can see that it is stepped, so it does actually secure your heel considering how wide it is. The S-Work 7 were very narrow, right? It almost like a pinch, right? And the sides came up a little higher, so it's definitely a better fitting shoe. They definitely listened to the field, and they had a lot of the rodal data from all the fits that they've done with footbeds and whatnot. So they used that data to kind of create this shoe. So again, I'm disappointed that I can't get on with it, but I kind of knew this would be the outcome. But just wanted to have a review on it and discuss wide. Every shoe that I search, or in this case, every S-Work shoe that I've searched, I always search wide, and no one really talks about it. So anyway. Again, very well made shoe. If you have no issues here with the width and the forefoot, I think you should definitely give these a try. They have a nice bumper on the front, right? So you're not going to get any scuffing there. So that's a great design. Obviously, a replaceable heel, non-replaceable front toe tip. I mean, listen, you want to look at the data on it. Please feel free to go to the Specialized website. You'll get all the information you need, the marketing, all the jargon. There are some reviews on YouTube that are done by non-paid sponsors, or in this case creators, so I would urge you to take a look at those. And yeah, just if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. I would love to have some dialogue around these shoes, and just kind of disappointed that I can't fit in them. No issues with my CDs. My CD Wire 2s are a great shoe. No main issues. They are narrow, but they're not really an issue because, again, there's so much material here that flexes that it doesn't cause any issues, really significant issues with my feet. I do have to keep them a little looser to allow for the foot expansion, obviously due to heat and circulation, but no real main issues. But again, always searching for something that may be the complete cure. And I know what my cure is. The cure is the late 241s. I can't do it. They're pretty ugly, and my foot squirms in them. But man, do they fit really good. So yeah, listen, you can go on the website for specs. Just wanted to discuss the width. They are a lot wider. I believe they're 7 millimeters wider than the S-Work 7, and so you can definitely see that. I mean, if you look at the carbon sole, it is significantly wider than the previous iteration S-Work 7s. And just looking at it here, I mean, it is a wide-looking shoe. I mean, I don't think the camera's doing it justice, but it is pretty wide. So, yeah, just wanted to get this out there. These shoes are going back. Have not ridden them. Once in a while, I'll throw the shoes on a trainer, put some blue masking tape on, go for a ride, but not in this case. I don't want to mark these up. The sole is a matte, so they'll show any little markings of wear, so I don't want to deal with that. So if you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments. Thank you. Be well.